Someday we'll get paid for this.
Good evening, news fans. From high atop the Scrapple News Towers here in Philadelphia, IA, this is Scrapple News and your humble reporter, AP Ticker. Our top story tonight, police have taken a man into custody they strongly suspect is the Kensington Strangler. Case closed. The man is obviously guilty. I mean, he looks just like the police sketch. Now, I know you're saying, AP, you never got the chance to give the police your DNA evidence. Oh, I wouldn't say that. In fact, I've made several donations. Unable to reach a compromise with unions, the city of Camden will lay off half its police department, roughly 163 police officers, along with 60 firefighters and 150 non-uniformed city employees. That leaves Police Chief Scott Thompson just 200 officers to protect and serve the second most violent, crime-ridden city in the nation. Thompson says the department will no longer be able to perform traditional services the public has come to expect, such as responding to vehicle accidents without injuries, minor thefts, and vandalism. And as such, will do a shitty job protecting the public from crimes like murder, rape, assault, robbery, carjacking, drug dealing, and driving while black. On a lighter note, there's this whimsical shooting victim story. It seems two hoofties were eating cake in a car parked near 2nd and Callow Hill in Old City at 2:45 a.m. Don't ask. Then one of the dudes started eating the other one's cake. Two grown men eating cake in a parked car at 2nd and Callow Hill at 2:45 in the morning. In Old City? Again, don't ask. Anyway, an argument ensues, and the guy who owned the cake shoots the guy who was eating it in the chest and, wait for it, runs away. They weren't supposed to be sharing, a Philadelphia police detective told the Daily News. One was eating the other's food. They got into an argument and bang, bang. Exactly. Hey, it's time for sports, and who better to bring sports to us than our own Hot Carl. Hot?
AP, thank you very much, and hello, fanatics. It's time for Scrapple Sports. Well, the Eagles are done. The Phillies don't start for 3 months. What am I supposed to survive on? College basketball and the Flyers all the way till April? Oh yeah, the 76ers. Let's check in on what's going in Sixerland. Well look, isn't this nice? It's a video tribute to Martin Luther King.
Rise up and live out the true meaning of his creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal.
I have a dream that we can finish above the nets.
I have a dream that children will one day live in a nation where
they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character.
I have a dream that someday the people of Philadelphia will give two shits about us.
I have a dream today. I have a dream that one day little black boys and little black girls
will be able to join hands with little white boys and little girls and walk together, sisters and brothers.
I have a dream today. I have a dream that one day every valley shall be exalted, every hill and mountain shall be made low.
The rough place will be made plain, and the crooked places shall be made straight, and the glory of the Lord shall be revealed.
This stirring tribute ends with Elton Brand naming the ticket price at which I'd consider attending a Sixers game.
Free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, we're free at last.
And that's it for this civil rights edition of Scrapple Sports. AP.
Thanks, Hot. There's just none better than you, pal. That's the news. I'm AP Ticker.
And all flesh shall see it together. Free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, we're free at last.